Let us start with the first type of tissue, children, that is epithelial tissue. It is also called as epithelium or epithelia. Okay, so let us first learn about its structure and how it is present, and then we will learn about its type. Right, so some common features are seen in this epithelial tissue. So this tissue has a free surface, right? So this epithelial tissue, it has one surface, two surface. You can see here, upper and the lower part will be there, right? So in that, one surface will be free. Okay, and this free surface, it will face either a body fluid or the outside environment. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സർഫേസ് ഒന്ന് ശരീരത്തിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലുള്ള ബോഡി ഫ്ലൂയിഡ്സിനെ ഫേസ് ചെയ്തായിരിക്കും, ഓർ എൽസ് ഇറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ഫേസിങ് ദി ഔട്ടർ environment, which means that it will provide a covering or a lining for some part of the body, right? So in between the organs, we are able to find these epithelial tissues as the covering. Okay, ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഓർഗൻ്റെ ഔട്ടർ കവറിങ് ആയിട്ടാണ് മോസ്റ്റ് സ്ഥലത്തിലും ഈ എപ്പിത്തീലിയൽ ടിഷ്യൂസ് കാണുന്നത്, റൈറ്റ്? സോ ദേ ആർ ആക്ടിങ് എയ്തർ ആസ് കവറിങ് or lining, right? So lining means it is just a surface, ഒരു സർഫേസ് ആയിട്ട് മാത്രം കാണുന്നുണ്ട് in some part of the body, right? So one good example which I can give you is the skin. So we are able to find that our skin is an epithelial tissue, and this epithelial tissue's free surface is facing the outside environment. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ ശരീരത്തിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ പല ഓർഗൻസിലും നമ്മൾ ഒരു പുറത്തുള്ള ഔട്ടർ കവറിങ് ആയിട്ട് ഈ എപ്പിത്തീലിയൽ ടിഷ്യൂസിനെ കാണുന്നുണ്ട്. Okay, so either their free surface will face the outside environment. Outside environment inside our body means it will be facing the other organs or the nearby structures, and in some cases the free surface will be seen facing the body fluid, right? ഒന്ന് ആ ഓർഗൻ്റെ ഉൾഭാഗത്തേക്ക് ഫേസ് ചെയ്തായിരിക്കും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഔട്ടർ എൻവിറോൺമെൻറ്റിനോട് ഫേസ് ചെയ്തായിരിക്കും, right? And what is the use of these epithelial tissue? They will provide a covering or a lining for some part of the body, right? So they are acting as covering or lining, right? Covering എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? പ്രൊട്ടക്റ്റീവ് കവറിങ് ആയിട്ട്, that means outer covering ആയിട്ട്, right? So they are acting as outer covering or as lining. Lining means just a layer, just a layer ആയിട്ട്. Okay, so it is seen as covering or lining in body or body parts, right? So in some of the body parts we are able to find these epithelial tissue. And now let us see how the cells are placed in this epithelial tissue. We know that tissue is made up of a group of cells which performs a specific function, right? അപ്പോൾ ആ ടിഷ്യൂവിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലുള്ള ഓരോരോ സിംഗിൾ സെൽസും എങ്ങനെയുണ്ടാവുക? These cells are compactly packed. You can see it here. Compactly means they are very tightly packed. We have heard about intercellular spaces in plants and all. I hope you remember about it, right? But here they have written intercellular matrix, right? So this intercellular matrix is nothing but it is a non-living content of the body, and it is present between the tissues. Okay, it has some functions to do in other tissues and all, but here this acts as a just non-living part of that tissue, right? So these are compactly packed with little intercellular matrix. It means that this intercellular matrix will be very, very, very little. It means that they are very tightly packed. You can see the cells, the space between each of them is very, very less, right? So they are compactly packed with little intercellular matrix. Okay, clear with it? Now let us move on to the next part. So there are two types of epithelial tissue. Okay, one is simple epithelial tissue and the other one is compound epithelial tissue, right? So two types of epithelial tissue are simple epithelial tissue and compound epithelial tissue. Now as the name says, simple epithelial tissue, it is nothing but it is composed of a single layer of cells, right? So they are made of only single layer of cells like this. You can see the cells of the simple epithelium. So it is made up of just one single layer of the cells. And what about compound? So it is made up of, as simple as made up of one layer, compound will be made up of many layers. So it is multi-layered, which means that it is made up of many layers. Clear? So let us now learn about the different types of simple tissue. So simple epithelial tissue is again divided into 3 types, right? So epithelial tissue is divided into 2, and simple epithelial tissue is again divided into 3 types. Let us see about it, right? So let us see about the simple epithelial tissue, and then we will learn about its type. You see the general structure of simple epithelium. As I said, it is composed of single layer of cell, and this type of epithelium, the simple epithelium, it is found as a functioning part of body cavities, ducts and tubes, right? So it is composed of a single layer of cell, and functions as a lining for body cavities, ducts and tubes, right? So what is this body cavity? Body cavity is the space inside our body. Chilla spaces we are able to find this simple epithelial tissue as lining, right? Or a single layer of cell, just a lining item, right? It is found as lining in body cavities, ducts. I hope you know what is ducts, right? So ducts are nothing but the glands. They will produce their secretions, and these duct, through the ducts only it has been sent to the particular organ. And then tubes. There are many places in our body we have tubular structures, right? So in these places we are able to find the simple epithelium. And how are they present? They are present as linings, okay? So they are acting as linings. Clear? So lining means a single layer, right? So in a lining aitana avar act cheyyunnathu. Okay. And based on structural modification of cells, simple epithelium is of 3 types. So there are 3 types of simple epithelium. So the first one is squamous epithelium, the second one is cuboidal, and then the columnar, right? So these are the 3 types of simple epithelium: squamous epithelium, cuboidal and columnar. And based on what is the simple epithelium divided? It is based on the structural modification of cell, right? Our simple epithelium the cells enganeyanu modify cheyidittulla. Based on that they are divided into 3 types, right? So it is squamous epithelium, cuboidal epithelium and columnar epithelium. Let us learn about each one of this in detail. Let's first discuss about the squamous epithelium, right? So as we know, it is a simple epithelium, so it will have only single layer of cell. So it is made up of single thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. You can see it here. So these are flattened cells. They are not bulged like the other epithelial cells. They are flattened. നല്ല ഫ്ലാറ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള structures ആണ്. കൂടുതൽ density ഉണ്ടാവില്ല അവരിൽ, right? So they are thin layer of flattened cells. They are very thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. It means that their boundaries are not regular shaped, right? So they are irregular shaped. You can see the cells here, right? So their boundaries are not boundaries എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഒരു സെല്ലിന്റെ outer covering, right? So these cells, they don't have a proper regular boundary. They have irregular boundaries, right? And where are they found? These type of squamous epithelium are found in the walls of blood vessels and lung alveoli, right? എവിടെയാണ് കാണുന്നത്? We are finding it in the walls of blood vessel and lung alveoli. Clear? And what is the function of these squamous epithelium in the case of blood vessel and air sacs of lungs? Lung alveoli is nothing but air sacs, right? So what is the function of them in these 2 places? So they form a diffusion boundary in the case of the walls of blood vessels and air sacs of lungs. You can see in this picture, children, it is very clear here. You can see this part, which is the squamous epithelium of the blood vessel, which is the capillary. You can see it here, this one. they have labeled it, right? So the squamous epithelium, they are present as lining, you can see it here, right? So it is a single layer, and the walls of the blood vessels are made up of the squamous epithelium. And how is the squamous epithelium? It is thin layered, they are flatten the cells. I hope you remember about capillaries, right? Capillaries capillaries na parayunnayana thinnest blood vessel, right? And how is this thinnest blood vessel made up of? It is made up of the squamous epithelium cells, right? And now how is the squamous epithelium? It is single layered, and they are thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. Clear? So this is the squamous epithelium of the capillary. So you know that capillary or blood vessel, they have a cavity. Only through that cavity എന്ന് പറയുന്ന empty space ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ആ cavity കൂടിയാണ് our circulatory system's blood is passing through, right? So the squamous epithelium of the capillary are having this, it helps in the diffusion of the substances, right? So their function is to form a diffusion boundary. Okay, their function is to form a diffusion boundary between the surfaces. So here the squamous epithelium of capillary are acting as diffusion boundary. So we know that capillaries are the thinnest blood vessel, and they help in exchange of substances, right? But ഇവിടെ എങ്ങനെ help ചെയ്യുന്നത്? So this is the alveoli, this is the air sac, right? So the capillaries which are carrying the blood here, they will have the oxygenated blood, and also they have to release the carbon dioxide rich blood, right? So oxygenated blood and same way they have to take the they have to release the carbon dioxide also, right? So by collecting all the carbon dioxide rich blood from different parts of the body, the blood will reach the lungs, and here what happens? Carbon dioxide is given out and oxygen is taken in. അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു ഡിഫ്യൂഷൻ പ്രോസസ്സ്, ആ ഓക്സിജൻ എടുക്കാനും കാർബൺ ഡൈ ഓക്സൈഡ് കൊടുക്കാനും ആരെ സഹായിക്കുന്നത്? ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ദ സ്ക്വാമസ് എപ്പിത്തീലിയം ഓഫ് കാപ്പിലറി, ബിക്കോസ് ദെയർ ഫംഗ്ഷൻ ഇസ് ടു ഫോം എ ഡിഫ്യൂഷൻ ബൗണ്ടറി, right? So it is acting as a diffusion boundary between the two surfaces. So this is the squamous epithelium of capillary. You can see here this is the squamous epithelium of the alveoli, which means the air sac, right? So we know that how is the air sac? These are balloon-like structures, right? I hope you remember. ഈ balloon-like structures na surround ചെയ്ത് നിൽക്കുന്നതാണ് capillaries, right? So we learned about the squamous epithelium of the capillary, and if you see the air sacs appearance or the air sacs presence, we can see they are made up of again thin layer of cells which are called as the squamous epithelium, right? So this is also, it is made up of a thin layer, right? And their function is to act as a diffusion boundary. അപ്പം എന്താവും? ആൽവിയോളിലേക്ക് എത്തുന്ന ഓക്സിജന് അത് കടന്ന് കാപ്പിലറീസിലേക്ക് പോവാൻ it will help. And same way, the capillary squamous epithelium will help the carbon dioxide to get released from the blood. Clear? So this is how the squamous epithelium is helping the exchange of substances, or it acts as a diffusion boundary. Clear? Okay, children. So this is about the squamous epithelium. Let us move on to the next type.